right. Happy Wednesday, friends, and happy hump day. And I hope you all are having an amazing Wednesday. I feel like that um, I have had quite the crazy week, and I'll tell you, coming and doing my weekly shows is kind of the light of my week. I love it. I get excited. I look forward to connecting with all of you beautiful souls, and really just working with such a great team with A1R and with Moonstruck TV. So it's definitely not a job, I'll tell you that. And they say if you love what you do, then it's never work. And that's how I feel. So I am looking forward to who we're going to connect with today. I feel like our energy is just been unbelievable today. Last couple of days, I don't know how some of you have felt, but I feel right after we had the blood moon, for me anyways, the energy went kind of wonky. I feel like my energy was a bit drained, and I felt very disconnected. Felt like I needed to do some grounding, and I ended up going, I think the last time that I was on last Wednesday, we had just done an investigation with my paranormal team here in Utah called WASP, and we will actually be featured on Halloween on Channel 5 KSL here in Utah. So if you're listening from Utah, or if you want to hop on to the KSL Channel 5 in Utah, pretty sure that they stream it, but a very interesting location that we investigated, and the energy was really interesting. It was actually a building owned by the oh goodness, the Greek mafia, I think is what it was. So it was interesting to feel that energy. But I am good. Things are good. My energy's good. We're back and connected and ready to do some amazing readings tonight. So I am sitting here, and as I was thinking about what card I wanted to pull, I looked at the time, and here in Utah, it was 5:55. So I'm going to pull the number 5 Oracle card, and let's see what kind of message that we get from the universe, and what our beautiful spirit guides are telling us, and kind of what maybe hopefully resonates with you all. So number 5, counting out 5 cards, the Oracle card today. This is so interesting. This has been a challenge for me quite a bit the last few days, but it says that you all, if this resonates, and myself, says to step out of your comfort zone. And let me see if I can show that card here. These cards are beautiful, but it's actually the North Node. So isn't that what we're supposed to do, is when we need to find direction, right? We look for that North Star. So it's telling us to step out of that comfort zone, that mindset, and start to really kind of focus on those things that, maybe wouldn't normally do, because it makes us a little uncomfortable. And I'll tell you what, coming out about my gifts to many about 2.5 years ago definitely stepped me out of my comfort zone. It was not easy, and I have never looked back, and very pleased, no regrets. So had I not stepped out of my comfort zone, I would not be here today and sharing my beautiful gift with you all, and meeting so many beautiful people, such as Rose from North Carolina, I believe. Rose, are you on with me? This is Stephanie.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Rose.
Hi, Stephanie.
How are you?
Did you say I was out of my comfort zone?
I was saying that a lot of people need to step out of their comfort zone. Yes.
Oh, okay. I think I have.
Good. I love it. I feel, even as I hear your voice and picking up on some of your energy, calling in and wanting a reading done or just kind of seeing what this is about. Did this step you out of your comfort zone a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good, good, good. I always say it's good to do something every day that scares you just a little bit, nothing that causes anxiety, right? Just a tiny bit.
Right,
Um, so, but every Wednesday, right before I start to connect with a caller, reading just a beautiful oracle message, and that was the message today was to step out of your comfort zone. So I thought it
right.
was very fitting for myself, anyways. Beautiful message. But I am excited to meet you. How can I help you today?
um, I my husband had dementia for about 18 years, and the last year was the worst part. And he spent a lot of his time in institutions, and then with COVID, I feel so much guilt that I didn't. I think that he thought I deserted him, and but it was just the rules of the different institutions
Right.
that I couldn't go to see him. So I didn't see him at the first for 3 months, which was hard for me. I can't imagine what it was like for him if he thought, and he knew me, like he knew me at the end even.
Yeah,
And I just don't know how to get rid of my guilt. I cry easy.
sure.
He's been gone for a year and a half.
Okay. Okay. Um, I can say that, boy, the pandemic sure challenged a lot of us, if not all of us, in some way, shape, or form. Um, and, during COVID, I've done so many readings here in my studio in Utah and have met so many beautiful people that lost, loved ones during, COVID. Many of them didn't get the chance to be with them when they passed because of COVID, and, um, you know, one thing that I feel, and this really does, I have a reason for telling you this because I'm picking up on some things connected to this, but um, is, uh, I feel that, when our loved ones, whether they be a significant other, mom, dad, siblings, or whoever really that we're really connected with in that very strong spiritual sense, that when they're in that state of helplessness, such as what your husband was in a sense, um, we carry so much responsibility, right? Um, we feel that they rely on us. And then when we're not able to help them and then they pass, we didn't get that opportunity to really kind of make up for that time, that we were feeling
Right,
like our hands were
right.
tied. And, and and I'll tell you, I, I've been through it in a way myself, not through the pandemic, but another situation. So I understand in a way. And the one thing I was picking up on as we were talking, or excuse me, when you were speaking there, um, I will get numbers a lot, and I explain this to my callers that I'm very much drawn to numerology, and our loved ones on the other side will give me numbers because they leave a very strong validation of who they are. And your husband, and as I was kind of pulling a few of my cards out, I use my tarot just as kind of a guide or a tool, but I kept seeing the number 7. So 7 is like the month of July, the 7th of the month, um, 7 years. Do you resonate or do you connect with that with your husband or with you?
In the July
Yeah,
or
or
the
the
number
7th of
seven?
the month? Yeah,
Um, no,
okay.
no. Our birthdays,
Uh,
anniversary, nothing coincides with that.
okay, that's
Children
okay.
being
How
born. Uh-huh.
Okay. Uh, how long ago, may I ask, did he pass? You said a year and a half, I believe.
Yes,
Okay. And what month was that?
April,
Passed in
April
April.
30th.
Okay. 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 Um, think about, as we hop off the call and you're going about your evening. Um, I've done this for a very long time. Every time I say this, I feel like I age myself, but 26 years. And I never, ever doubt the messages I get. And so many times the validation comes through. So just think about, 7 years together, 7 years ago, which would have been what, 2015. But there's some reason that he's very much connected to that, and that being a very strong number. Um, but the other thing I was picking up on, oh, hang on, I'm getting more stuff from him. He passed in April, so he's taking me. He's taking me back. So this would be September. Let's see, October, September. Yeah. So the September before he passed, I know sometimes it's hard to go back and think. And then he's shown me the number 19. So if I take you back to September before he passed, would that have been the year 2019?
Um, he passed in 21. So yes, it would.
Perfect. Okay.
He was
So,
in the hospital then.
yes. Okay. Perfect. And then he's bringing me to the September month. Um, and there is a very strong, it's almost like he's saying, tell her, I heard her, I felt her. There was a moment of where he was either able to communicate with you, or he was, because he just shows me a bright light. And that's always my sign of something very beautiful connecting either with the other side, or that aha moment, if you will. Um, but right about that September month before he passed, he showed me there was a very beautiful connection between the two of you. Um, and um, you know why? Sometimes I'll get the strangest things. They'll show me the weirdest things. He's showing me like an old CB. You know, the CBs where the truckers would talk on the CBs. Do you know
Yeah,
why he would be? Why is he showing me that? Do
he's showing me that.
you know why he would be showing me that as being something connected to him, like the CB radios?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect. How do you
like I
connect with
know of
that?
them. We've never used one.
Okay, did he ever, or how it would connect with him? It's almost like there's some connection with the CB radios, with the truck drivers, with something of that sort.
My next door neighbor is a truck driver.
Were they friends?
Yes, they were
Okay,
friends in the way that they were good neighbors and they loved him and tried to help him all the time
okay,
too.
okay. If I say a two-syllable R name like Roger, Robert, or even like Richard, two-syllable R name, do you connect with that with anyone that you know?
Well, Robert, I have a brother, Robert, but he passed away 20
Ah,
years ago at 42.
okay, okay.
And Richard
Yeah,
was, he kept calling for my brother Richard, but his wife wouldn't let him come to the hospital because of COVID.
gotcha.
And
Okay.
and
All right,
Rick was Rick was the one that George was like a father to. My husband's name is George.
George. Okay, perfect. This is just the beautiful validations that your husband that George is bringing through, bringing up people that he sees in his life that he was connected to. And whether we, question, did you know they were trying to get to you? Or did you know that they, were there for you? He's bringing up these very specific names. And anytime I get names exactly, it's because their spirit, their energy is so strong here with me. And I do feel that even your brother, um, uh, even, George making me feel that he's coming through with another male. And that would be his validation of this being your brother. Even if they didn't know each other, didn't have a relationship, I feel that George is really adamant that your brother is okay. He is at peace. And I'll tell you, I just heard whether this is, I really feel like this may be from your brother. I heard, tell her that I felt no pain. I hear no pain. I had no pain. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Um, I'll tell
Yeah.
you that, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that he knew what was happening to him. And around September 22nd, he totally lost his speech and he's going, it's all gone, it's all gone.
Okay.
And he couldn't talk anymore. He could only say words, but the
And
last
this
day
was
before
George?
he died. Pardon?
This was George?
Yes.
Okay.
I know I'm not supposed to put you on speaker, but I'm outside by myself and I can't hear very well. Could I turn the speaker on with you or not?
Oh, no, I guess that, no, they don't allow that. Do you need
Okay.
me to be louder? I can be louder. I can talk louder.
Okay.
Let me see if I can turn up my microphone too. So, no, I can be as loud as you need me to. I was a cheerleader. I can yell if I need to.
Oh, good.
um, yeah, but no, I really, what I wanted to say was um, that when you were talking about September 22nd, remember when I said earlier, September, he kept showing me September as being a very heavy month. Something very significant happened at that time. You just validated of what had happened in September that he was showing me. And that
Yes, and
being,
our anniversary is
yeah,
the 23rd.
perfect. So beautiful. Um, I know that I've got my next caller coming on here, and I need to hop to them. But I want to tell you a couple things really quickly. Is uh, I know you said that you're struggling with, the guilt, but I'm telling you, and I do not sugarcoat things. I tell you 100% good, bad, and different. Your husband, George, finds no reason for you to feel guilty at all. He says that he knew that you were there, whether you were not there in physical form. He knew and he felt because the two of you had such a good bond and a strong soulful connection. Um, so I want you to take that with you. The other thing, really quick too, you are more than welcome if you'd like. You can email me. I'm happy to, for free, send you more of what I'm picking up from him. You can email me. It's Tarot with Steph. It's Steff, and it's at gmail.com. And I feel like maybe there's some more stuff that I can share with you. So just send me that email and we can get connected afterwards if that works for you.
Your name is Celeste.
I'm sorry,
Is your name Celeste?
Stephanie. It's Stephanie. Uh huh.
Stephanie. Stephanie. Okay.
Stephanie. Uh huh. Yes. Yep. And it's Tarot with Steph with two F's. Steff.
Right. And could I just ask you one thing? I know you're in a hurry. My
Okay.
husband came to me in person. Is that possible?
After his passing, absolutely. 100%.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it wasn't. He was laying beside me in bed, and then I was sitting up because I was going to the washroom, and then he stood up and he started blowing kisses to me.
Oh, I love that. I love that. No, that's just your special way of channeling him and connecting with him, just as if I am right now. Absolutely, no doubt in my mind.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend. You have a great night and sending you lots of love.
Okay, thank you. You too.
All right, bye bye. Okay, I know we've got a few minutes left, but Carla, I believe, is it in New Orleans?
Hi.
Hi, Carla. This is Stephanie, the
Hi.
mini medium. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for calling me.
Good.
Appreciate it.
Oh, no, of course. I know we've got a little bit of a limited minute here, but how can I help you?
I was wondering if my husband, uh, uh, he passed about 5 months ago, if there's any connection there that you can make with him.
Did you say 5 months ago?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Did you say 5 months
Yes.
ago?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm only asking because before I got on, I do a meditation and I kept seeing the number 5 and kept feeling that was going to be a very significant number tonight. I pulled a number 5 card, and the oracle card came out to be to step out of your comfort zone. And I'm telling you, there's no coincidence why you just said 5 months. This is always our loved ones on the other side, their validation of being here, knowing that you and I are going to be connecting, giving me the number 5 as the 5 month time of when he passed. And really, I feel even this message of you stepping out of your comfort zone. And I'm getting so much already with him is that I mean, obviously, when we lose our loved ones, it takes time to, get up in the morning, get ready, get out of our house, you know, which our comfort zone was our life with them, right? It's that
Correct.
we were in, and now your husband already, before you even got on the call today, Carla, is already so strong and giving me that number 5. And you can even go back and listen as this gets posted. But the number 5 was the number I kept getting. And his message to you is really that you've got to start to find, your, your zing, that zing for life. Getting out of the house, trying to find love for life again. I know 5 months isn't a long time, um, but I feel that the strong connection I'm getting already is how important that your happiness was to him. Do you understand that?
I do. Mhm. Yeah.
Boy, he is an amazing energy, my friend. he
Oh,
is
good.
he is so,
Well,
and
he's
I'm
definitely
telling
got
you,
more energy than me right now, for sure.
and that's probably why he's like, sweetheart, step out of your comfort zone, get out there and live life, right? Life's too short. And,
I know it is. And tell him I'm
it,
trying. I really am
I,
working hard at it.
and you literally just told him because I'm telling you, this man is always with you, always by your side. I can tell, very protective of you. Um, Now, I caught myself a second ago saying, sweetheart. Did he call you that? Because I don't normally say that. I thought that was
Sweetheart,
interesting.
no, he used to call me Bay. That was his term of endearment, B-A-E, Bay.
Oh, cute.
Um,
Oh, I love that. I love that. Um, that's I don't know why I picked up sweetheart. That was very interesting. I don't use that, but even his term of endearment being Bay for you, I feel you know uh, could have been just his way of using the word sweetheart, but using the word Bay in his term, I guess,
I
if
mean,
you
he's
will. But
used it before, but that wasn't our everything, you know. They were
Yeah.
speaking to each other. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful, loving, I can feel soul that he is. Do you connect with, as I know we have just a few minutes, but um, he's making my chest start to hurt. It feels very heavy and tight. Did he have heart or lung problems?
He actually had cancer at the end, and I'm sure it was in the brain and it went everywhere. But I'm sure,
Okay.
I'm pretty certain it was in the lungs too.
Okay.
Credit there, but that wasn't the origin. That's not where it began. But
Right.
I mean, he did have trouble breathing at the end, so maybe I
Sure.
don't know.
Yeah, and that could be, it could be if he was intubated, I'll pick up on that pain of, that or trouble with the breathing. Um, he is showing me really quickly. How do you connect with the old cars, like the Cadillacs, um, like the older cars? Do you know why I would be seeing that?
An older car. This was kind
Yeah.
of old. It's not real old, but I'm trying to take
Okay.
care of it.
No, that's fine. I feel like maybe he's just validating you're doing a great job. you know,
Well,
he's
I know he doesn't want me in other state, so I'm trying to maintain it and take care of it because I really do like the car too. So
yeah. Well, good. Now I know that I've got about 20 seconds, but I could sit here all day with him. He's great energy, but I hope that just this little bit helped a little bit just to give you some peace and just knowing he's been here since I started my show. You are more than welcome if you want to reach out to me. My Facebook page is Stephanie's Tarot Readings, or my email is tarotwithsteph, STEFF, at gmail.com. And then my Instagram is also Tarot with Steph. I would be happy to continue for a little bit longer and give you more messages from him if you would like. I'd be happy to do that for you.